I'm reading the lobby. Hopefully the game the sound will be okay. I didn't have too much time to change it, but I do expect it to be okay. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, and let me add a kind of I didn't have time to do the the proper intro because the players already told me like, yeah, go, we're ready. So I kind of trying to get everything on the spot. Nuclear, can you confirm if the sound is okay? In-game sound and everything, yeah. That was my spam, and again, finally, I'm going to start. Welcome to the first game from today. We have Empire cast spawning on the blue side, and on the top right side, yeah, blue side, however you want to call it, and on the bottom left corner we have ClouD spawning as the red Terran. So we have a TVT on Abyssal Caverns. And yeah, it seems that the sound in StarCraft 2 is a bit low, but anyway, what I like about Blizzard just finally introduced that new stuff. Well, it's not like a major thing, but I use an authenticator to log in. You know, it's like a device that when you press that one button, it will generate you a code. So besides my email and my password, I also need to type in that code. So it's kind of annoying. Every time I need to log in, I have to put that code in. But right now they finally introduce that thing. They had it in World of Warcraft. So basically, if I'm logging in at the same time. At the same logins from the same PC, the login system detects that I'm logging in from the same PC and it doesn't ask me for that code. Finally. So we see different openings from the two players. Cass went for a command center first, no guess of course, and he's adding 2 barracks, while ClouD is opening with a Reaper. And yeah, I was reading what Nokia is saying on the chat. It's not actually that expensive. It only costs like 3 or 4 euros. And it's the reason why I got the authenticator is because I got hacked before by Chinese. and when I'm saying Chinese, I don't mean like a racial thing. I actually got hacked by Chinese, and they actually hacked my Gmail account, and that was pretty bad. I'm also using double activation for the Gmail. It's very important. Really take it serious with the stuff you have online. And I still think that the game sound is a bit too low. The Reaper is here. He killed the Marine, of course. I don't see any difference. That's strange with the sound. Anyway, we see that Cass is finally scouting ClouD. He spotted exactly where he is, and ClouD is opening with a Banshee, while Cass will play full bio. I've seen this before when he played on the same map versus Star Eagle like 3 weeks ago, and Cass actually won pretty easily. Simply the opening that Star Eagle did was not bad, but it didn't actually match with what Cass was doing. So Cass had like 20 Marines, Star Eagle only had like 1 bunker, and Cass rolled over him. And now Yeah, interesting. He got 2 Reapers, and let's see what Cass is doing right now. Sorry, what ClouD is doing. He's getting a bench, of course, with Cloak. It might be useful. Well, I know that ClouD has a pretty good micro, and because of that, he can kite the Marines, of course. But right now, Cass is doing with that push that I just told you. He did that versus Starliger, but ClouD is very smart. He's using these 2 Reapers to kill a lot of SCVs, and yeah, oh my god, this one survives. And yeah, Cass was careful enough, and he attacked that Reaper with the SCVs, and the Reaper died. But we have like 7 workers killed already, and Cass is no, it seems that yeah, ClouD is ahead with the SCV counter. Let's see how ClouD will resist this push. The Marines there are still a lot of Marines. There are 2 Hellions that are trying to get a couple of good shots, and let's see how much damage Cass can do right now. He hasn't killed any buildings. And, yeah, only 2 Marines remain, and one nice micro from ClouD. And yeah, the Marine has no vision above. And judging from units cost, we see that Cass lost a bit more. However, oh, I just wanted to say that he is mining from the expansion while ClouD is not. But ClouD has a Cloak bench inside Empire Cass's base. And there we have another bench is over here. And those mines are also going to get picked up. No scan right now for Cass. So the bench took care of these Marines also, and it will also kill a lot of SCVs. And yeah, 11 kills on this Banshee. What a nice opening, how it went nice both ways. As you can see, this is why 111 is a pretty good choice to open, even on TVT or on PVT, of course. So we see that ClouD is sending the second Banshee again. 8 kills on this Banshee, all Marines, and ClouD is ahead right now on the income. Cass is forced to add a couple of missile turrets, and that's of course that is costing money. And right now Cass has no money, and he finally did a switch. He has a starport with a reactor. He can't actually produce right now. Okay, finally starting with the second medic vac. And what is ClouD doing? Adding a third command center. I've seen that. I've seen this opening before. It's kind of well, it is strange because we haven't seen it too much, and oh, finally we are seeing some ClouD micro. Just watch this. Okay, he has ClouD Cloak right now, but I've seen him do it without Cloak. And yeah, picking more and more mines, and right now he's going to retreat. And seems that Cass is going to go for a drop, or no, I'm not sure exactly what he's doing. No, he's just dropping them. And yeah, no idea. It seems that ClouD is ahead, judging from the things that Cass lost. He's ahead on foot, he's ahead on SCVs, so I'm curious how will Cass manage to come back. And hopefully everything is. The sound is it's kind of strange to work with sound, because I have so many with the sound mixers I have. It's kind of I have like a lot of buttons to press to make sure everything you know, the sound is even. I have of course the music volume, the sound in game volume, my microphone volume, and everything. I can also change from the mixer, so no idea how to to match everything up, because it might be too loud for you, while it might be too low for me because I'm not turning the headset volume and so on. So anyway. So we also have a Raven for ClouD. He is going for a look. This bench is still alive, doing some kills using Cloak effectively, and it seems that Cass will play full bio. And let's check down the buildings. He has 4 barracks. He's adding a 5th barrack. He has a starport with a reactor. We had a small engagement over here, but I think ClouD lost more. And of course he's adding reactors. And I'm curious what add-on he will add on this barrack, a reactor or maybe a tech lag, of course. And he might actually start the upgrade soon. I saw that he selected the engineering bay, but he has no gas or any upgrade. So let's see, maybe now. Now he has gas. Finally taking all the gas, adding another barrack, adding a third command center, and let's see, Cass is trying to do pressure right now. He can snipe this tank, but there is another tank behind. 2 tanks, actually 3 tanks. 4. Oh. It's like, you know, I'm scrolling, I see 1 tank. I finally see this tank, then oh my, 3 tanks, 4 tanks. So yeah, Cass can't actually go inside. Very fortified position. He tried to do a drop, but again he can't. He has no place to drop. Look, the only place where he can land some mines is this spot. But this spot, this missile turret can shoot the medivac, and this missile turret can shoot the medivac. So ClouD is also keeping map control with these 2 Hellions, which is also very important. You don't want to use scans. Cass adding a 4th command center. I think he knows that he's behind, and he tries to get in again with the economy, because of course if you have the economy, you will be able to produce from all the barracks you are going to add. So let's see what buildings ClouD is having. I see 5 barracks, 1 starport, and of course this 3rd orbital command that he's going to fly soon. But we see that ClouD is pushing forward, and okay, he's only pushing forward to destroy the rocks. Let's see if they are going to engage after. Cass army doesn't seem too scary, and I think ClouD can take Cass army with no problem with that. Even if the Vikings are not that useful, the Vikings can snipe, of course, the medivacs, and then you can land the Vikings. So army supply, we see that ClouD is ahead with 81 food, while Cass has 68 food right now. And the worker supply, at least it got ClouD is still ahead with 65 versus 61. So Cass also taking his gold, ending already. As you can see, he's adding 2 supply depots already. One is over here, of course, one is over here, because he wants to block the path for the Hellions. He knows that ClouD went for mech, and probably he has blue flame. He has blue flame, let me check. Yeah, he has blue flame, and you don't want to have Hellions killing your SCVs that you build it so hardly. Okay, Cass moving forward again. Oh, nice interception. ClouD wasn't careful, he lost all his Hellions. But okay, not all his Hellions. That pack that he has sent, about 5 or 6 Hellions, he still has a lot over here, and he's still producing 4 Hellions at a time and 3 tanks, and he's also upgrading the Terran vehicle weapons +2. We also have the 4th base going down, but it got intercepted by the Hellion. He almost managed to put down a Hellion. And he's doing a counter-attack. Even this Marauder will die pretty easily, but now he's kind of ignoring the Marauder because he needs to get in. If he manages to get in, it will do some damage. 3 Hellions are in. Look at these SCVs, how they are packed. Oh my god, ClouD is not paying attention. He's killing the SCVs from the oh my god, finally taking this path of the SCVs, but we are not the shots weren't that great. And finally Cass is trying to avoid the bunkers and the siege tank, which is dropping inside the mineral line from the natural. Look at how much damage he can do right now. He's shooting the Vikings around. Okay, he's targeting fire the orbital command. The tanks are over here going to get killed also. ClouD is letting the Vikings, and I think this was worth it. Let's see after this. He still got the Viking on the last second. Units lost. ClouD lost more right now. Income. Cass has more SCVs, so Cass is back into the game. He's producing 10 mines at a time, 4 Marauders, and he has +2, almost finished. He's going to take down the 3rd base. Oh my god, no, he's targeting the SCV. He knows he has the SCV advantage. Then only he's abusing the immobility of the Terran. He doesn't care about this army. Oh, ClouD right on time, lifting off the orbital command, almost losing it. And whoa, this is Cass. Do you know, guys? Guys, do you know Empire Cass? He is the master. I remember when I casted Cass more than 1 year ago. He was always playing so safe and I can't say it's standard, but he had that kind of different builds that he always executed perfectly. And let's see how it's going to happen right now. Cass is flying. Okay, Cass retreating right on time when the siege tanks reached up. We also have a point defense on over here, so Cass can't engage in that position. He's going to go around and try to do another attack at the natural maybe. We have a new command center over there, and yet he's actually forcing ClouD to shift his tanks, to move the tanks, constantly move the tanks, to not allow him. This map is kind of interesting, kind of nice to see a difference between Xel'Naga Caverns, where you only have very few paths to take, and versus this map. Anyway, lot of tanks for ClouD, and it seems that he's going to go for a counter attack. We also have a pack of Marauders and Marines over here that are going to counter attack later. Cass is trying to take a position over here. ClouD needs to siege up. Cass is sniping a couple of tanks, but he needs to retreat right now. He's not doing that. He's going to try to do an extended kill as much, and there's a good game. Whoa! And ClouD had the advantage early on. Let me check what's actually. Let me remove Crusader from that. He's not co-casting with me today. The second map is dual site. Okay, we are going to start in a second. Thank you guys for tuning in. Okay. Here's having a chat, a friendly chat, not nothing bad. Put players already and we are starting. After this game, there is a high chance that we are going to see Bling versus Cass. Hopefully Bling is still, he's feeling better. He went to take the, you know, like, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say that or not, but he got the shots because from what I know he's going to Korea. You know, like the doctor shots that you need to take to be safe, to don't take diseases. And he told me that he feels a little bit dizzy. So welcome guys to the second game between ClouD and Cass. We have Cass spawning on the right side and ClouD on the left side. ClouD is a member from the German clan Alternate Attack, while Cass is a member of the, let's call it, Russian clan Empire, of course. He's one of the best talents in Europe. I think you all know it. This is usually the introduction I was doing to Cass when I was casting him 1 year ago in Craft Cup, when no one knowed him. Anyway, Cass is from Ukraine, in case you didn't know. He won the second Ukrainian qualifiers for the league, and ClouD was an invite spot. he is from Italy, but I think he's living in Germany right now. So on this map, we might see another straightforward game, maybe the same openings. It's nice that players are still getting. Yeah, Gigabyte cup is right now. Pretty nice cup. Oh, in case guys you didn't know, let me actually check before I tell you this information. Yep, this weekend. Actually, not this weekend. This Friday, in 2 days, Craft Cup. It's going to be for €100 or $100. You know, like the old Friday Craft Cup that had $100. So don't forget to sign up. I'm going to cast it in English also, and hopefully I'm going to have a good time. I haven't casted Craft Cup in like 3 months, something like that. Before the league, I actually did a Craft Cup run, 5 hours or something like that. Now we see that ClouD is opening again with a Reaper, while and Cass has this Reaper over here, and ClouD needs to... he has a Marine on the way, but he needs to also defend with the SCVs. This is pretty important, and finally he got a few shots with the SCVs, and of course the Marine landed the killing blow, but no, not actually the Marine. Which one was you? Oh, this is the SCV that killed the Reaper. Congrats to you. You got all the experience and all the loot because you gave the last shot. Do you remember, guys, when when we used to play? I'm not sure if you played, but you know, there were games like Legend of Mir. Other played Mu or stuff like that. I'm not sure exactly how Mu it was, but on Legend of Mir, and the guy who gave the last shot always got the experience or something like that. I'm not sure. And it's not a pig, it's a goat, by the way. And yeah, you can't kill it. Too bad. Three barracks for Cass with an engineering bay already. He is preparing for a possible Banshee, but he's also getting it for the upgrades. Of course, it's not going to be the case. ClouD is also playing Bio. Before we started the second game, Cass asked ClouD on the lobby, why are you not playing Bio anymore? And ClouD said that he wants to try some mech. And he said something else, but I didn't try it. Anyway, as I've said, after this we are going to have Cass versus Blink, and after that I think I'm going to cast Death Angel versus Insignia. That game was supposed to be played on this Monday because it's a game from Group C, but Death Angel had some Death Angel had some problems with his flight from Sweden. He was a DreamHack, and also because of that DreamHack, a lot of players didn't have time to, to prepare to play the games for the league, and I'm not sure. This map always had gold. So what did I say? Yeah, the players didn't have time to play the games on time, so Dimaga already left for NASL in USA, so we are not going to see Dimaga today. He's supposed to play with Fishlips, who just switched to Protoss like 3 weeks ago, and games with Forte are kind of I have no idea where Forte is. Let me actually just alt tab and check Facebook real fast, because that's how I'm communicating with Forte over Facebook. And yeah, he has no PC. It's dropped. That's what it happens. He won the Forte is the Polish player. He won the qualifiers for the Poland, first or second, I don't remember exactly. And right before the league started, his PC crashed, and over the whole league he was forced to play on his laptop that had like 10 frames or something like that. So he didn't perform that well, and his PC finally crashed. So it seems that he will not play today. And also, Night End, I've called him, and he asked for, like, he took a few days from StarCraft, like a break, because after DreamHack performance he was very tired. So I allowed him that. But we are going to see him next week again, hopefully. This is the stuff when you have to do live casting. You are never going to be sure exactly if players are going to play on time, or even that sometimes. Let's see the fight. Never mind. Seems that Cast has the advantage, and ClouD is running away. Oh, he got the advantage over the cliff. And yeah, that's how he won. Nicely done. Incredible. In case you didn't understand what happened over here, ClouD stopped over here at the high ground, and Cast didn't actually had vision for like a fraction of a second. So ClouD got the first 2 or 3 shots because of the steam, so the Marines shoot fire, and because of shoots faster, and because of that he won. Because from what I saw, judging from my eye, Cast had an advantage over there with the mines, and we have shitloads of barracks on Cast base, and he's finally adding a factory with a reactor, and he's going to swap it with the starport. And yeah, back on the league, or how you supposed to organize the league. I've said it before, but making a StarCraft 2 league with 32 players is like adopting 32 babies. And I'm not saying that players are babies, but you need to constantly watch them, constantly know where they are, what their schedules are, and like tell them, don't do that, that's bad, bad player, you need to come on time and eat your vegetables, and all that. So yeah, anyway, I'm still learning from all this, and on season 3, if I manage to get the sponsors, it will be even better. I will change the format a bit, because it seems that some players and maybe the viewers also feel a bit bored about it's like a 2 months league. And I know some players that wanted to play, but they say like, hey, it's 2 months is too much. And I'm going to try maybe a different format, but yeah, after that, but before that, I will need to change, to find sponsors again, because it's fucking damn hard to get money and sponsors and support. From the community, you have almost no support if you don't hype your stuff up. But anyway, as I've said, I'm still learning. It's still a nice experience, and I'm still making contacts with the players. I'm happy that players actually like Cast. Just before, I think you might have seen what I wrote. If you're watching Cast's stream, you might have noticed what I wrote, and Cast said that it's too bad that the league doesn't get too much more viewers, because he likes to play in leagues, and he told me that before I actually started the league, and he told me that he likes to play in leagues, and yeah. Anyway, we see ClouD finally taking his 3rd base. Cast is already mining for a couple of minutes from here. He has 70 SCVs for Cast, while ClouD has 64. We have a drop behind the mineral line from the main base of ClouD, and let's see what building. He sees that he's targeting fire the engineering base. If he manages to get it down, it will be pretty huge, because it's actually researching right now +2 weapons, while ClouD, not sure the upgrades for ClouD, but let's see, he has 1-1 right now, and he is researching 2-2. Oh my god, he took down the command center. That's the good game from ClouD. Whoa, nice.